This is exciting, guys. Look what just showed up. Not you, Kyle. What's up, guys? It's Arnie, and I'm here with a Pedaltrain build. I've been waiting a while for this one. I actually ordered a dingbat that never came. So now, got a Metro 20. It took a while to actually get into the house because I had to spray it off with Lysol. Had to wait a couple hours just in case. But now, let's open the box. Alright, so I'm kind of on a time crunch because Maggie is actually at her mom's house, which is 2 hours away. But she actually just texted me and said, I'm on my way. So I gotta get this done. Yeah, that was at 12:58. It is now 1:35. I have about an hour and a half. Alright, so this is a Metro 20 by Pedaltrain. Let's open the box here. So I wanted to do an unboxing, that way we can see exactly what comes in the box. Nothing. Some silicone packets. Don't eat those. Wrapping here. Okay, so here's what the bag looks like. It's actually pretty well built. It's a soft case. Has a little tag on here. Let's clip this thing off. Alright, so let's take a look and see what's inside. First, it does smell new, brand new. So it does come with some of this Velcro, which you got to use this in order to attach your pedals, and zip ties, more silicone. It does come with a shoulder strap, pretty nice, awesome. It is padded, that's great. Pedal board itself is this is actually pretty nice. It does have a bit of a hard bottom, hard top here, so I think it would protect things rather well. It does have some rubber on the bottom, so when you have to set it down, it will protect itself. Alright, bubble wrap. Nice. So it is a Pedaltrain 20. I guess let me get my measuring tape and see what the measurements actually are. Alright, so I couldn't find my bigger tape measure. It actually looks cool, but it's not here. But this will work. So, measurements, it's actually just slightly under 20, so I'd say like 19 and 15/16 by 8. So, 20 by 8 basically, and then as far as this goes, the actual board itself is about an inch thick, and with the little feet, I would say the feet are about, they add another 3/8 to the height of the board, okay? Now, let's go ahead and put some Velcro on this thing. Alright, so there's two sides. There's always this kind of like carpeted side. It's not the side that gets stuck to things, it's the side that it gets stuck to. And this is the side that actually sticks to things. So this side is actually the side that you want to put on your pedals. And I didn't know that until pretty recently, but the reason you want to put it on your pedals is because if you ever have a pedal off of the board and you're using it like on carpet or something like that, it'll actually help it stick and stay where it's at. Good advice there. Never really knew about that. So let me go ahead and put some of this on the board here. So I'm just gonna eyeball this thing. Probably a good and bad idea, but let's see what happens. So there you go. Just like I said, it comes with more than enough to get it stuck on, which is great. Alright, so I got some various foot pedals, so I'm going to try to see exactly how I could configure this board. I'm not going to stick them down yet because I want to see what will actually fit. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I didn't even get rid of this part. Alright, so the best I was able to come up with here is going into the tuner, out to the compressor, into the GTOD, into the blues driver, into the octave, into the chorus, into the octopus, which is my delay, and then into the reverb, Holy Grail Max, and out. And I think that'll work. Alright, so I'm going to put some patch cables to this thing and see that I can actually route it. And if I can route it, then of course I know that the power supplies should be able to get to wherever they need to go. I just want to make sure the spacing for the patches is going to work. Alright, so I got some patch cables. Let's see if we can't make this thing work somehow. Plausible. So I could, in fact, if I had the right patch cables, fit 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on a board. So recap. So can't fit this on there. It's a little too long if you're going to store it. Can't quite put it on there. Can't quite get this on there unless I just made it a pretty basic board, which actually I guess you could, because depending on your amp, you could do away with this. You could truly do away with the Spark. I like to keep modulation, so it's kind of tough to say you could do away with everything because you want everything, right? But if I was just going to be pretty basic loop station, I'd probably go with one overdrive, slide this over, and then try to have my delay and everything up top, aside from the reverb, because I have reverb in my amplifier. So sacrifices. But I just wanted to show you that it is possible to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 different size pedals on here. And you got to keep in mind, these are pretty chunky pedals. You got the Boss pedals that are pretty huge. MXR is probably not that big, actually. You know, if I used my super bad, I could still cut this thing down even further. So it just depends. I mean, you could probably get 12 of these guys on here, no problem. But 9, I'd say that's a pretty good size board. Let's see if I can actually fit it back in the case with this mini on there, though. So that does actually fit in the case. So I have the board, 9 pedals, patch cables, all inside of there. So that kind of gives you an idea of the space and the size of the Metro 20, which I think it's pretty awesome for what it is. You could go bigger, and I would probably want to go bigger because we always want to go bigger, but that's not a bad size board. Alright, so we checked out the Metro 20. Now let's check out the Nano Plus that I put together. I actually made this one as a practice rig, or for my daughter to take to and from her mom's house from here. But I wanted to put an all mini pedal board together. That way you could see how many mini pedals you could actually put on here. Which this is just a tuner, the Spark booster once again, SP compressor, and then you have a mini tube screamer here, mini flashback, delay, and then you have the Hall of Fame reverb. Underneath here, I just have a Gator power supply here, but it's all hooked up, and I just velcroed this one here too, so I can take that right off, and I might have to take it right off and use it on my big one. So that's what a Nano Plus looks like. So together, and that one comes with a soft case, hard not hard top, but it's definitely not like really flimsy. Bottom's kind of the same, and it does have the same rubber on the bottom here. So let's just take a look at both of them so we can compare sizes, because I was looking for a online review that actually could let me know exactly what we could do as far as sizes, and there's not a whole lot out there. So I of course took the spark and the compressor off here, but they were here and here, so just so you can kind of see the difference in what you can actually put on these boards. So the Metro 20 here, capable of putting 9 if you use 2 smaller ones, or 12 if you use 12 of these. I'd imagine they would work. But basically 6 to 8 pedals. And then this, of course, I think what we can kind of compare in size, if we put them side by side, just 1, 2, 3, 4, you could actually probably put 5 full-size pedals on the Nano Plus. So not bad, especially if you're just gonna need this for carrying around. These are both designed to just carry around, but this is a lot more portable. But there you have it, guys. So there's a review of the Pedaltrain Nano and also the Metro 20. If you like what you see, please use the links in my description to grab you one. Okay, have a good one.